Live with Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. We are late start today with obviously my local team playing. Just waiting for the CPU to cool down just a tad. Perfect is under control. I have done a few duels today. I've stayed at Diamond Tier 3. Not much movement there. But yeah, without further ado, let's get stuck in and put in what will be a good stream here today. Do I have any packs to clear out? No, I don't. Cool, right, let's get to our first duel. How's things, Shrub? Welcome into the stream. Just swapping my deck rounds. Rescue Ace. Right. Here for a good few hours here, Shrub. I've just been watching my local rugby team. They did lose today, but hey, they were okay on Tilly. That's why I'm late starting here. Met Cup will be tomorrow. We'll just work out what we're doing in terms of tomorrow. Radio, not the greatest of hands, but hey, we've got Dear Bowstar in hand. Good bit of 5Ds to kickstart the stream. Hopefully that boots into gear. There we go. And they are going to surrender. Okay, very nice. I'll take that for a start. I think the key for us today is build a bit of momentum and just generally enjoy the opportunity that we have with Rescue Ace today. How's your weekend been so far, Shrub? Taking on Egotist. Hopefully we're taking on Harpies. That would be an ideal matchup. Nah, been looking forward to the stream all day. I've just did a bit of recording. I was trying to plan the stream after the rugby had finished, so yeah, on a bit later than usual, but we will get into gear. This is not a bad hand. Yo, Dravize, good to see you on stream. How's things? Okay, I'm not worried about the Albion here. I'm worried about Branded Fusion. That's what I'm sort of going to have to sort of try and hit here. Yo! Yeah, how's things, Naruto? How are you? First person to say your name right. That was just a pure guess, Dravize, too. It's been alright. Had a big headache today since I did some Super Linear Teamfight Tactic games, too. It happens. Everyone has their good and bad days. But yeah, great to see Naruto. Great to see you on stream. Today we are going to go Branded Fusion. Yeah, hopefully enjoy a bit of the stream, everyone that is here today. We are going to be super active and trying to move our way up the rankings here today. We're at Diamond 3. We definitely need a good session here to get ourselves up big time. So that's going to be hit. Cool. Hopefully that stifles them for the turn. You built a gambling deck. So we're getting you many wins. Branded Fusion's back. That's activated this turn. You only can activate one per turn. Right, I need a good, very good top deck here. Special Tactics Talents. That's not going to be it. Let's go, how's things? You said the V1 went to pay $500 for a pre-owned PC. How did that end up going? Let's hope that they get greedy and we can sort of Nibiru. I think we're out of this still anyway. Redrive ended up being dead. Go get an $80 SSD. This is where we're gonna hit some problems. Discover the PC has 2 drives in it. Had to go get another one, I'm guessing, or you're just sort of giving up on the idea. That would be Rebellion, I'd say. That's where they're going to be going for. But no, I've seen a fair share of gambling decks over my time. That they are interesting when they go off. Like, it's just the amount of luck required to call off the amazing combos. you needed. Yeah, good morning, Notoria. Good to see you. Warm welcome. Nice start time for you of the stream. 2 extra hard drives. Now, that could be useful down the line, you know, like when, say, for example, if a hard drive did go, at least you got another one. Yeah, just didn't have the hand really to take on. And there, we hit the right point of was Brand of Fusion. We needed the draw into, say, an airlifter, or we had a play for potentially things here. And in fact, I did have potentially a play if we'd just gotten something out of this. New PC's 100 times better than your old one. Hey, that's a good thing, right? Like, what sort of things you want to do on your PC, like gaming-wise? Like any streams or anything like that, or... Hopefully they get a bit greedy and go for another monster. Branded and notorious for not going for 5 summons. You can stream again. Yeah, nice. Yeah, if you do stream, do let me know. I'll give you a shout out anyway, so we can get a few people following the channel. At some point, I am going to buy a backup PC, I think. Or, yeah, okay, that's 5. On Story Cyber Sleuth. What great games they were, too, in their time. I will go back to them at some stage. Hopefully they play a little bit more. Brandon might. No, just gotta wait for that fusion to come in. Well, maybe not. I should have activated here, though. I think they will negate Nimberi now. That's not a good move for me. They'll know that's an activatable... that the only possible card that I had was that. Dumb move for me. This is game. Chimera, okay. But yeah, hopefully once you guys going well. If anyone's got any cool topics to bring up, feel free to start streaming Total War. Yeah, like I said, when you start streaming, do let me know, and I will try to pop in for a stream. I just have to activate. McCurry in hand. Is Banlist due soon? That's a really good question. Let's go. That was on the tip of my mind, actually, before I was just responding back to VMon. I do sense we'll get a small ban list for Master Duel next week. It won't be a significant one. They'll do a significant one after Worlds. Maple Story again from PC and then switch to the Digimon Nuzlocke again. What Digimon you going to Nuzlocke? Is it Cyber Sleuth or Hacker Memories? Well, you can do, obviously now, the other run, Digimon Survive. But yeah, I think the TCG will get a huge ban list next week. I think they'll do something significant there, but that list will be scheduled to come in after Worlds, and the Master Duel one will be a mere paperweight. Hello, first, nice deck. First of all, this game of Duel Links is more like the original base rules. Consanto, welcome into the stream. I don't mind either of the games. Like, I haven't played Duel Links for quite a while, but I do enjoy the aspect of skills and sort of other decks getting a bit of shine, other cards being quite a threat, and it's Duel Links, the only thing that lets us down, it's too pay to win. Like, if they had a better system, if they had like the crafting system Master Duel had, like that'd be set. That'd be a brilliant game to just be stuck in R2. But yeah, just thinking about the Master Duel ban list is a pretty interesting one. Like, I think they'll do a small hit to Snake Eye. That won't be a big enough hit for it to fall off completely. It'll still be competitive enough at Worlds. I think they won't do too much. Like there may be 2 or 3 cards hit at tops. I'm not speaking too much for the Master Duel game whatsoever till next month. Just gonna wait for this tricky period as well. I'm just gonna wait a couple minutes. The connecting things popping up, and I don't like when it does that. It's been like that for a wee while now, like ever since XE Cup. It just hasn't been right again. But yeah, for a Master Duel ban list, what would people like to see be hit? Like, it's sort of hard to know at the moment. Like, they obviously everyone probably wants Snake Eye of some sorts to be hit. Just gonna give it just a couple minutes. I had a duel earlier today that I probably would have won with Zodiac, and the game sort of this to me. If you had to recommend me one, which one? I would say Duel Links. Late stream, Namberi. Yes, absolutely. Big shout out to you. Hopefully had a good day so far. Last was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Definitely check out the channel. But yeah, the reason why I recommend Duel Links to a player is because it's easier to pick up. Master Duel still I'd recommend as well, sort of learning as well. You just got to get the right sort of deck to start off with. This is why I didn't go to that next duel, because I knew I was going to have battles here. It corrects itself. We'll give it a couple moments. But yeah, for a start off, I would recommend Duel Links. Get a grasp of the game. Master Duel, I feel, is the better game overall, in my opinion. But the best start for a new player in particular, or returning players, just getting the basics is Duel Links. Yeah, I was watching the Rugby Let's Go with my local team playing just around about 20-30 minutes ago. They did lose, but they're commendable, you know, again, but just sick of the fact they keep losing all the time. It's hard being a supporter. But yeah, some projects that we're working on as well. I'm just giving the thing a few moments here. Like, I've got a Ninja deck in place. At least Duel Links doesn't implode after they added Nibiru. Yeah, I just thinking about Nibiru, Casey. It's good to see you on stream as well. Nibiru is one of those sort of cards I don't know if it'll have a big impact in the game just yet. I think Nibiru long term in Duel Links, and so they get more combo decks, more and more of them. Yeah, they let themselves down a wee bit. Let's go on the first half. Their defense was a bit all over the shop. That really, the Southern Rugby team will be targeting next week against Northland and the away game against Mantle 2. I don't think they'll win any more games than that. They are a team that is going to only be good once every 20 years or so for a couple seasons, and they'll fall off again. But yeah, going to show everyone this deck. We need 2 Super Polys in the next wee while. I'm going to try and get Gigantic Sprite and Boral Sword some part of the next year or so. Like, this project's long term, but we've got the core of the engine pretty much sorted there. I'm going to go back to the dueling now. I think it's sort of corrected itself. Yeah, it has. Okay, excellent. But yeah, any thoughts to the potential Master Duel ban list? Feel free to let me know. I do sense they're not going to do hardly anything, if not anything. You remember the Jason Rutledge Southern era? Yeah, I'm late, Redbeard. We're watching the watching my local rugby team. Yeah, that was a golden era for Southern Rugby. Let's go. 2009 through to 2011 probably was when that was a really good era for them. Yeah, it's always a struggle. Don't mind that. Don't mind that. Just let that go. I hope they limit SP like that in the OCG. It won't change anything, but I get back 60 URs. I can see them doing something like that. Like, some people play 2 SP Lord Knight. Follow-up's real good. Yep, Jamie McIntosh was Southern as well. Hurricanes coach now. Yeah, a lot of that era coaching now, like Kendrick Lynn's assistant coach of Argentina, and yeah, there's a lot of Southern players from that era doing remarkably well. Moments coaches. Don't really do too much about that. I'll keep evenly in hand. But yeah, better late than never, as I always say, Redbeard. We will be on a while today. Like, obviously, I wasn't on yesterday. Just the reason why I wasn't on yesterday, I was just really drained from work from this week. It's one of those things where sometimes with all the streaming that I do, I just need that time to myself. And I took the time to myself. I did some card sleeving, managed to fill up a binder. I did some other things that I haven't done in a while. It was great. Great wee break. Some things. Might, hopefully they destroy Link Rebo here so I can evenly this board. And Beer is out of the equation now. But I can see an SP Little Knight hit to 1. I can absolutely see that. If you want, Matt, I can stream tomorrow today when I'm done work to do a test run. Yeah, absolutely. Just message me in Discord. Like, if you stream, I'll try to get up for it. If it's early morning my time. Do anything. 4 0 cards on the field. This is going to be very awkward. Need something with a bit of attack so this Link Rebo goes. 13 to 14 hours from now, you'll be up there. Wanted Seeker Soils to be banned. Lordy Armor, okay, this is where they get their next part of their engine. I may not even survive the turn here. Like, Nimbera's just useless because of this card here. Yeah, more probably leaks from the next month's pack in a couple of days too. I'm just praying that they don't release Tenpai. So I made the big call to invest into my account and get other projects sort of closer to completion. If Tenpai arrives, we'll just have to start opening when we can and just gradually build that project up. I just hope it is the October. I think in the TCG anyway, I think they have to go Scorched Earth on Snake Eye, to be honest. It's been dominant for far too long. I just question their decision making there. Another thing that I'm not liking about the TCG at the moment either, like, is that they're not having a frequent enough ban list. Like, every 4 months is not enough. It's got to be every 3 months, I think. You got to freshen up the format enough. Good to see you, Hydrex. We'll get that replay up for you very shortly. How's things, Generator, as well? Just note for everyone too, the Mac Cup will, well, got that wrong. The Mac Cup will be tomorrow too. Like, it seems to be a Sunday thing at the moment, just so I can freshen up a bit on the Saturday. Potentially, I could be off work this time next week. I may get a week off. I have penciled in for a week off on the 16th, but a friend of mine at work, or a colleague at work, has their baby, well, the young fella having surgery. And they have got that scheduled for the 16th now, so I might get my holiday a couple weeks earlier. But yeah, great to see you, Generator. Hopefully Plants and Zombies are going fantastic for you. Yeah, I hope so too, you know, like, it's always a scary thing, surgery. Right, we should be all right here. We have survived. Just gotta get rid of that field. They'll keep Phantom and Yubel on field. That's what they'll definitely keep on. Nibiru. I'm gonna go Nibiru here too. I'm gonna force that Phantom Yubel to activate its effect. But yeah, plenty to discuss. If anyone's got any replays, I'm quite happy to put some replays up over the next few hours as we try to climb Weave. But I think our prediction for this season will be about Diamond 1 or something. Just don't have quite the tools or the skill at the moment to hit master. The skill level's got a wee bit too much for me. I've got to bridge that gap. Just got to make some wise decisions for the next month. We've worked incredibly hard to get this position. Just got to try and get there. They're going to tribute another monster through this card. Got Nibiru and Duel Links. We were just talking about Nibiru before. I think Nibiru will be good down the line in Duel Links. I don't think it'll be good now. I think the deck's only combo off a certain amount of times. 19 degrees here. That's not a bad bad weather generator. Low. Oh, let's work our way into this. Original Simple Spoils. Rose can choose your master rank, speaking from experience. And that might be as freezing. Yeah, 19 degrees is not too bad. That would be a brilliant day where I live. Weather is gradually getting warmer here. Okay, hydrants. They got an Imperm or something. It would be gut-wrenching if they had an Imperm. Dodge. I don't have to dodge. That is so annoying. Didn't have the tools. But just playing Big K and catch up in this one. We'll get Extinguished down. Try to fight another day in this one. I'll pop the Extinguished. That's fine. Lowest minimum here was minus 2.7 degrees. I probably get a few temperatures like that a year in the winter. Yo, Macadamia Nuts, which CPU do you have? What CPU do you have? I'd have to have a wee look, actually. I'm curious myself, actually. Might have to bring up the specs. Ash, not ideal. Trying to work ourselves back into position here. Fire into hands. I get to summon that? Yeah, I do. Do they have anything fire related? RTX 4000 and want to upgrade your CPU next. Yeah, I'd definitely look. I've got an RTX something anyway. Yours is a bit better than mine. We'll go here. Graphics crispy? What do you mean by crispy? Is it your computer? Activates. Grab Ash. You had a Fig Valley, you're kidding me. Dan, just had an answer for everything that I've thrown at them so far. Emergency here. Can't do anything. That just remains on the field. Can't do anything. Been well countered. That should be game. Fought valiantly here to try and stay in this contest. They're just one sort of top deck away from finishing it. Yeah, so with my deck, I've got one Original Simple Spoils and Wanted in my deck to play. So yeah, unfortunately nothing with the Poplar to really try to take advantage of that. Just hoping they get a bit greedy. Yeah, like, I want to have all these cards in the deck, but deck space is really tight, and you don't want to bloat out your deck where you've got too many cards trying to cover too many bases, and you just brick more often than not when you try to go that aspect. Yeah, this is definitely game now. Yo, Neuron FPS, thank you so much for the raid. Give you a big shout out. How are you today? Welcome in, Raiders. DJ MB, welcome in. Pandaf as well. Yes, I'll give you a shout out. Us is playing Overwatch 2. Hopefully your Overwatch 2 stream went really well today. Be a follow as well there too, by the way. They still not finished me off here. Impulse. But yeah, how was our stream today? You're last playing Overwatch. Welcome in Raiders to the stream. My name's Materan. Stream Yu-Gi-Oh every day. Love meeting people all over the world. If you are new to the stream, hopefully you enjoy a bit of Rescue Ace gameplay at the moment. We are sort of up and down. Sort of trying to battle away. Trying to save somewhat of some gems up missions complete. Replay, but let's go. Stream was good. We're learning all kinds of useful things when it comes to the new character. I'm guessing new strats in Overwatch 2. Right, let's get the Hydrix refill out. Thank you for Hydrix for that. Let's go. We'll get your one up. Fun back and forth all that you had. It was good to see you got back and forth. Okay, a bit of Golden Lore with the Horus package, and I have to sort of gradually get some of the Horus stuff. I don't know how quickly we'll get it. Just gonna have to adapt. King Sarcophagus. Bridge of Salvation, getting the Emerald Tortoise, getting Primal Planet. And her Awakening, King Sarcophagus, and City back, sending away. Now we're getting some tools in that graveyard to really start opening up Centurion. Yeah, right, Hydrox. Yeah, it's been a good back and forth in this duel so far. Horus Monsters just doing a really nice job here holding proceedings up. Obelisk the Tormentor on the field now. Okay, not often you see an Egyptian god make their way to the field. Crimson Dragon. Stand up Centurion. Crimson Dragon's going to sort of swing on for red Supernova Dragon. Zombie Vampire now. A lot of things going on for this deck. Telemans Castera. We are going to be banishing all the cards the opponent controls. Still going hard here. We've got Castera, Shadow Beast, Arena Heart, and Field. Golden Lord sort of will make its way to the field. I think that was going to be the plan, but there was just enough answers there, and we are going to go Kalido, and we're going to try and push back the Nibiru. And we are shuffling. Desperate defense there from again as Centurion been very much tested. Synchro Rumble. From here into Trudea. Trudea picking itself onto the field. Draco Berserker the Tenny. Absolutely insane duel going on at the moment. About to play El Shaddai Winder now. SP Lord Knight, SP Lord Knight, desperately trying to get rid of things. Still able to cook, still able to maneuver. Desperation from the player here. This has been a great duel so far. We've still got another attack. No, we don't. 4 level 8s and an SP Lord Knight, and the relentless pressure results in Hydra getting one. That was a good duel. Good back and forth. Let's go. Let's get your replay up. Top replay for you against Gold Ranger. Test for our Sword Soul here. Let's go. See how they clear against Ubel. Bow the Goddess first up. Big cool guy, Bow the Goddess. Bow back. Not going to matter though. I think we're going to be clearing field. Hello, okay. Still got some plays here. Going into Grandmaster. Good dueling here so far to maneuver Yazi. Get rid of the Spirit Gates. Tyre on field, banishing Emergence. Going now into Baxia. Baxia is going to dance 2 cards back, which is the... They have a shooter. Getting rid of Nightmare Pain. Protos on field now. Protos is going to destroy the Darks, and that is... Pretty well maneuvered position there from Let's Go. Very good victory. You have to be really on top of your game in these duels now. It's just insane to me. How much has to go on to? That was a pretty good duel. But yeah, bit light on the gems at the moment. We will have to just be patient and stockpile. And yeah, the commitment will be to sort of prepare very much for next month with the dual pass and making sure we get everything that we need for our Tempai. Really well boasted in that area. We're going second. That was a pivotal part in that. Was being able to get rid of that first initial field. Hand here is not too bad. We've got an Maxi and Ad. This is just the sort of hand that you like. Bit of diversity. Something good to go second with, but also having a few potential plays up our sleeve here. I'm going to go Maxi. Starfrost, okay. Just note that they are playing something with the Monadium engine potentially.
That's my purse.
That was
I don't know you.
out of nowhere. How's things, Nicole? Good to see you. What's up? We ordering at the moment. Jeepers. Come on, game. Gotta be on our game here. Got the Tradeo. The slowest is ever not doing it. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Pretty good. Just sort of trying to relax as much as I can. Just trying to get through some duels. Appreciate the hydrate, Jared. We probably will grab a drink probably very quickly, actually, just to get the energy levels up. Just getting a lot of benefit from this. Okay. Ash. Ash the Primera. Gotta hurt the Centurion deck as much as we can to get started here. Okay, we're in a reasonable spot. It's really good too. I haven't had a wee look, Nicole. I've been quite busy. But I've had a busy-ish weekend, so I've only just started streaming around about this time, so we'll have a wee look. Have a wee look at that. Right, so... Okay, what we'll have to do is change quite a few things around with that. I'll just give me a wee bit of time to have a wee look. I'll probably more than likely talk to you later about it, but there is quite a few changes that I do need. One thing's for sure, the game screen's too small. That is certain. We want the screen size to be roughly what it is there. No, we're gonna go battle phase. And the two animated characters are around the wrong way. So rather than be the Sansara D Lotus on the left-hand side and the Spirit of Yubelbi on the other. That field spell. Okay, now we can start getting into our work. Yeah, I'm pretty well known for playing Mathmech. The only master one I've got was with Mathmech too. I was really proficient with that deck. Set up nice boards and be happy with how we went. We will call by that. That on field 2. We need that extra play. Want to make a significant board this turn just to put the heat back on. And there we go, we got the win. I will go grab a drink. I'll be right back. We've had the hydrate redeem after all. We've got an important win there. Just got to work our way up. We're going to get to Diamond Tier 2 pretty quickly, I feel. Right, we are back. Hopefully that refreshes us up a little bit and we get stuck into the next one. Yeah, how are you, Arsenon? Welcome back. Voiceless Voice is our opponent. Okay, we have a bit of a tricky time against Voiceless Voice normally, in general. This is going to be a bit of a tough time, I think. It's a good solid deck. It does play pretty well against Voiceless. Gonna need the right sort of cards to sort of play through this stuff. Just gave me your feedback, Nicole, too. I've written that out for you. Hope you're still here to read that. Okay, we've got an interesting setup here for the opponent. Got the original Sinful Spores. That gives me a wee bit of hope. We'll go Wanted here. They are going to negate the interruption here, so they will target a ritual monster, which will be the Skull Guardian. And they'll swing back there. I will go Impulse. Okay, at least we'll force the play out here. Want to learn Rescue, CGD Snake Eyes looks grim. Oh, it'll be over for Snake Eye and Berry. They're going to absolutely slaughter that deck, I think. It will survive to Worlds. The ban list will be implemented after Worlds, but it'll be a pretty significant list that they have. I got that set up, okay. Do have Ash in there, so that's a good thing for us. That's the way the Poplar. got a heap of activations here. This is just such a clever deck to go up against, and they've got the set up here too. So I only can target the Skull Guardian. This is looking like a big reset in play going on. But yeah, we should have a fresh new format going into, well, after Worlds, post Worlds. Yo, Alpha with the rated 2. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate you coming in. Yeah, so, yo, Fab, good to see you too, actually. Good to see 2 New Zealanders in the stream. Hopefully people go and follow Silverwolf Alpha. Last was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. But yeah, like, I think this is very much a surprise from Konami. I really do. That's just me cleared out. I have to target that too. I'll just let them clear me and beat me quickly. Yeah, so I suspect Snake Eye will be unplayable after the Houseing score pick as well. I sense they're gonna ban a couple cards and limit a card to 1 or something. Yeah, late stream today. Yeah, my rugby team played pretty late tonight New Zealand time, so watch that. I always watch that game, so stream is secondary to that. And yeah, we've just been outplayed in that duel just then. Just gonna get back to winning ways pretty quickly. We're just going win-loss at the moment. We just need to get on a bit of a sequence. It does. I think they might hit around that, you know. No Stags watch party, Fab. Unfortunately not. I wouldn't be able to get the feed up on here. I don't think it would be legal anyway. Yeah, they weren't too bad, Fab, today, but they're their own worst enemy at times. A game we get for them next week, a winnable game for them next week, so hopefully they can get up against the Northland team. Yo, Suffering, yo, how's things going? Good to see you. What I hope they do, Namberry, is do something significant for the list. Like, they freshen up the format. They get people playing the game again. They get people talking about the game in a positive light again. It's been like a lot of negative stuff at the moment in regards to the game, which makes it pretty hard to follow at times. Matt covers tomorrow, yes. Yeah, I can't start it now. It'll be far too late. I'll be at all sorts of hours. We will go Ash. Probably got Welcome Labyrinth down too, do they? Hoping I can put enough pressure on Lab, but I've got a good grind game against Lab. The only annoying thing I have here is I don't have any play where I can do anything. Turns of a significant turn. Yeah, I apologize yesterday, everyone, that I didn't stream yesterday. I was just mentioning before that, yeah, like sometimes work does take its toll on you, especially after a big week mentally, and I just wanted to do my own things and sort of relax. We were scheduled to have a themed duel room. That scheduled duel room will be pretty much just next Friday again. We'll probably skip the event that we were meant to have. We'll go to the GOAT format decks. I just had a wee think about it the other day. Like, I want sort of themed duel rooms that sort of make sense and have a bit of a really good theme around it, so we can then, in theory, get a good diverse pool of decks. And I think Goat format will work. I think Legacy Pack will work quite well. Those are sort of ones I'm looking for. Like the event that was suggested with no Maxi, no Ash Blossom, no Nibiru, and only certain mechanics being able to be played, just restricted the amount of what people could play, and it would be combo decks sort of dominating, and it just wouldn't be anyone playing, I feel, anyway. We'll get the Corpy down in their turn. We've done a wee bit of a job here at the moment, but because Labyrinth another turn to set up, so we didn't have any really good follow-up for main phase 2. Yeah, like, I pride myself on consistency suffering as well. Like I said, I love streaming. It's a thing that I love doing after work and whatnot. But yeah, sometimes I just need time to myself. I think over the last 3 years, I think I've missed like something like 25 days. I think I've streamed every other day since then, so I really miss. And there will come a time where I do need like a week or two off for myself to really freshen up. Okay, cool. Hopefully activate that effect too. We will call by the Stoby Torby. But no, we should be on schedule for at least a full weeks of content again. Yeah, like I've always got the motivation to play this game anyway. Like, I've made some really good headway the last couple of months. Everyone's seeing how the decks are starting to get constructed and played, and I truly... okay, we've got rollback in there now, so that makes things a little bit harder. Big welcome, Lab. That's a good draw. Take that. Ooh, they allow me to get stuff on the board here. I'm going to get rid of Turbulence. Yeah, speaking of Master Duel for me, I think the next few months are important for me to just get really spot on. Whatever main deck we invest into, I am very keen on making it sure that it's going to be good for a few months, so then I can sort of keep my ambition going, provide many other decks for people to duel against in particular. So we've got a bit of play here. They have got big welcome down. And they've got welcome down as well. Okay, we will go alert. I will get Preventer. But no, I appreciate everyone coming in, even though we started very late. And yeah, like, there's plenty of things to talk about. How's things, Captain? Hope you're all doing well. How the match is going? Yeah, win loss at the moment, Captain. Really, that's sort of been the theme of what we've been doing so far. We'll just have to work our way through and hopefully get ourselves up. Like, realistically, at the moment, I think I'm only a diamond account at the moment. Like, we need the next best thing for us to be able to sort of get back to master regularly again. And I think Tempai will have that, certainly that ability for me to get there. Just gotta learn how to play it well. Lovely Labyrinth. I'm gonna destroy the Hydrant. Might as well try to draw another card, see what other options we get into hands. It's not a bad draw, actually. I'll take that. Rescue. grab the hydrant. How's things Reflect You? Enjoyed your stream yesterday. Finally was able to catch your stream live yesterday, which was great. And always enjoy some good creativity, especially with ex-sister Valmonica. And a very good streamer as well. Definitely check out the Reflect You channel today and follow. Yeah, that for sure. Been having some unlucky games myself. Hopefully it'll turn into a big win streak soon. Yeah, absolutely. I hope you're able to build nicely there, Reflect You. This will be outer into the end. We're going Gorilla, the extra drawer. Still got some plays here. Still can cook. Allow me to do that so far.
Righto.
Good old
kick over
Gumboot
the
Swamp,
gut,
and they've got Max C as well. Jeepers, they have had everything in this duel.
Gumboots, they are wonderful. Gumboots, they are swell. Cause they keep out the water and they keep in the smell. And when you're sitting round at home, you can always tell when one of the Trevs has taken off his gumboots.
Just gonna have to try and outgrind them here. Get our other traps and that down and work hard to stay in this. Big welcome. Domenico. Unreal. Just the way it is. They'll send another card away. It'll be outer into the Entus, and they'll blow that up too. 70 stream streak. That is absolutely insane, and that is the Tri Brigade card sent away. We'll have to end our turn. That's Yu-Gi-Oh! You have your ups and downs in Yu-Gi-Oh! I've had some real good successes in this game. Had some real down points in the game. Like hopefully that's few and far between as we keep constructing the account the way we need to.
That's my purse.
Fred
I
got a
don't
couple of
know
times.
you. Oh, oh.
Yeah, just for my assessment, Rescue Ace has probably been for about a month. It's been a bit behind the eight ball, especially my version. It really struggles.
That's my purse. I don't know you. Oh, oh.
Feels like me getting kicked in the nether regions all the time.
Ocean man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land that you understand. Ocean man, the voyage to the corner of the globe is a real trip. Ocean man, the crust of a tan man imbibed by the sand, soaking up the thirst of the land. Ocean man.
Good old Ocean Man. Bridge needs to be banned. Keep an eye out for the TCG ban list, Redbeard. That card could be meeting its fate this week. On it won't be in this game. This Snake Eye will hang around probably for at least another couple months. Gotta get Matt banned foam figure for how big I am. Yeah, like a he's a number one. This game's over. They're so well set up here. Force them to get the victory. Yeah. Like they've talked a big game this time though, KCS. Let's hope they don't fall flat on their feet like they usually do. It's a bit too much gas in the tank for that one. We really need to be going first quite often. Like, it's a hard yak of me winning second. just having a wee look at whenever we look at the Snake Eye engine. Just speaking of that now, Snake Eye. Like, yeah, that could easily get hit. They could easily go and ban. Well, they could limit Poplar to 1 in this game, for example. Yeah, so when Snake Eye start getting some major hits, you know, Fiendsmith will be arriving into the game. I can see them just going limit Poplar to 1, limit Oak to 1, and limiting that to 1, just really kill the engine off that way. Call me pessimistic, but I doubt the upcoming TC ban list fixes the game. Anything wrong with it now? I completely agree, Casey. It's like whatever they do, there's just too many problems in the game now. Like that's going to be probably forever be the case now. They're just going to try and manage it in a way at least, where we don't get tier 0 formats at the very least for the next foreseeable future. Like get a few at least competitive things going. We'll release things at the same time that are going to be good and investable, but there's a few things that can compete alongside with them. Yeah, the TCG will hit certainly Snake Eye. They'll hit Yubel. I think Beatrice will get hit, so Fiendsmith have a bit of less of a play. But yeah, apart from that, like the game has probably going to ban something like Battle of the Gods as well. Silver Castle West needs to be banned and errated. Silver Castle's not going to get banned or errated. Labyrinth's not making that big of an impact on the game. Decentish hand, but it's a vulnerable hand. Yeah, I can't see them hitting Labyrinth at all, or running in those sort of cards. But in reality, like tier 0 formats are just not good for the game at all. You want diversity. You want things to for people to get excited for. You know, like even watching like YCSs, like other things like live, it's tough going. Here, okay, this is gonna be another tricky duel. Wanted. Emergency's quite nice. We'll go for Wiener. Just gotta try and D up the best we can. We'll go here and there. Good for sales, or meanwhile is willing to cover up what we ask of them. One thing to note, I did like the recent announcement, I think it was today, that they've got a bit of a different structure about how they're going to sort of boost up with their booster boxes. So there's going to be different rarities in the box, like of certain cards. I hope they continue that trend. I think it's whatever the something breakers the box that it was announced for. So this is not a bad setup. We've got Nibiru. We've got a few traps set up. I might find the video and link that to there. Else is cheap. I'd rather see the game, for example, have one sort of common printing of a card, one sort of like super rare or ultra rare, or a quarter century rare of like very hard to obtain cards normally, just so people can afford to play these sort of decks. And some of the cards are still worth quite a bit of money if you want to go for the big sort of chase card still. Have the branded cards, branded lost. Alibar. I think we have to hit Alibar. We've got nothing in play to sort of contain that. Feels like an ancient D-Link run the game, you know? Like, still to this day, I didn't like the fact they, like, out-and-out banned Wyvern Burster. I don't like them, like, slaughtering decks, like, to the point where they're unplayable. Just hit them in a way where they're still playable, but they just cannot compete as hard against the metas like they used to. You make it so Epidemic Virus gets banished because of Silver Castle set it with the effect that it makes the card more fair. This is one thing. This is one thing I don't like. I don't like it when cards get errated. Just make another card for it. Like, the card's been made with that particular effect. You either ban it, make a replacement card. It doesn't sit well with me, the thought of card getting errated. Like, just make another card for them and ban that one. Here. Hit the printer plant straight away. We've got to be aggressive on that anyway. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying, Casey. It's like erratas are just silly. Watching a current 500 player TCG tournament means watching about 60% players using Snake Eyes Fiends with maybe 25% team by the other 15 using other decks. Okay, what have we got in our hand? We've only got Nibiru in hand. Yes, yeah, agreed. That's exactly how I feel. And Shrub, yeah, retrains. That's probably the better word of terming it. Like, just ban the poorly made design card that doesn't fit the game anymore with it being too good, and just retrain. We'll remake another card for it. Yeah, things getting errated being brought back it just does my head in. And yeah, a bit more diversity would be great for events. Just slowly starting to get into their own here, the branded engine. Love how retrains using reference how broken its original counterpart was in the arts and even name. I might ash that actually. I'm gonna try and attack with that. Okay, I'm too worried about that, to be honest. I'll banish the Previner. It's gonna hang tough on this still. Union. affected due to reinforcement activated. Rest will be broken in the current game. Yeah, drawing 3 and discarding 2, like cards that like to mill. Oh boy, that would be such a good thing for them. So that is 5 there. That's from the field. Need a good drawer. They can use the Albaz fusion. Work. That's a really important ash. Yeah, it's just the era Yu-Gi-Oh's in, really. Like, traps were good probably 7, 8, 9 years ago when the game was a bit slower. These days, like, traps, if you're setting for the turn, it's a wee bit unfortunate, but the trap aspect of the game is probably killed off a lot of the traps in-game. Dig deep for this Branded though. You gotta really double overtime to get your wins in this game now. It's absolutely insane to me. Okay, triple tactics is nice. Activates the turb. Can't demise be unbanned. I highly doubt it. There, let's go. I need to play the extra stuff here. Go for Vienna. Not going to activate the effect of SP Little Knight. I have a funny feeling they got Nibiru in here, but we've put up a commendable performance here so far. We're putting in some good work here, getting some plays built up. Rabiner. Just the Raging Phoenix has added a really good dynamic to our deck. At least we've got that power play that can ultimately finish these duels now. Like we didn't have that going into about a week or so ago, and that card's added a significant amount to our chances. So we're gonna go Promethean, pop, pop. Good performance against Brandon. Set up a really, really good board, Brandon did too. Nope, I managed to break that board. Let's go. I'll show you the replay, actually, if you didn't see all the whole duel. Picture this if this MGT guy was in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Demonic Tutor. Yu-Gi-Oh's name would be Phoenix Tutor. Spell card effect. Search your library for a card. Put that card into your hand, then shuffle any card from your deck to your hand. That is so broken. It would be broken in this day and age. That was a good wee thing. Yeah. The build-up and play was really good here. That's what I like about what I did in this duel. Didn't get too daunted by the board. Did everything that I could to set ourselves up for game here. Let him take that to win. Or a Jade. That was a key Ash there too, just halted them a wee bit. The reinforce was useful, so they had the Banished Provino. I was able to pop that, knowing that reinforce was going to protect my my turbulence. So Albaz there. Right, Rescue was able to bring back Hydrants. Hydrant was able to activate into Airlifter. Airlifter went for HQ. Those back. Probably one thing I did wrong here was activate these too early, but I wanted one of the cards for Hydrants, so I could press for game. So when Anima, I stole the card here just to set ourselves up. Provino to banish Hydrant. And yeah, just the banish there, and then that's where they surrendered. Top replay for Xenon. We'll get that up for you now. Really looking forward to seeing that replay. Takes a wee bit of patience to get through that board too. You just got to keep that sort of deck on its toes. You know, like Brandon's a forever investment. That deck is going to be good in a year's time still. That's so good. Always good seeing as an on replay, and we got the second from top as well. These Water and Windfest replays. Yeah, the next part of the stream, I will sort of talk to you guys about what sort of the accounts that are working towards over the next wee while. We're just going to go over a few cards that I've identified that I'm going for. The intention definitely is I really want to play Tempai. I think that's going to be an engine that's going to give me some either quick wins or quick losses. That Gina Raiho is going to come in pretty handy here too. Oh, it's a ladder, duel. Always impressed by these replays. Like a good pilot can definitely get things places. Another zero of the Ice Barrier, going to finish up to 3 cards, and they are surrendering that duel, a clinical finish from Xenon. We've got the second replay coming up, which is Gillian. But yeah, for the Master Duel, not the Master Duel ban list, the TCG ban list, I'm predicting on maybe Friday that we'll get the ban list next week, which will be the 30th. That's where I do sense the list is going to be at. Tournament tomorrow. We got on stream pretty late today. We've only been up for an hour and 24 minutes so far. We'll be on tournament tomorrow. Like, I was weighing up whether or not to stream today and just going fresh tomorrow, but yeah, I thought I'd better get a stream off today and get a bit of a wiggle on if I can in ranked, because ranked where we're struggling a bit with. Sort of hard stuck in Diamond 3 at the moment. I desperately do need to go up. Top 1 for Captain. Okay, Captain, we'll get that one up. Latest match stream ever. Wasn't about to potentially miss your streak. It's all good. Good, you want to get to 100 at least. For me, really, like, it's just been very wise with how we invest next month, and we've got Dino here too from Captain. I always like seeing how Dino performs in any meta for that matter. We got the Evolved Tile, Mega Chorelia. Face down. Storm into double evolution pill. Into the Call by the Grave. Still a very dangerous proposition to go against, you know, like a deck that can set up with Ultimate Conductor Tyranno and be able to banish is such a chance in some of the duels. Super Poly, you battle the Loving Defender forever. Might be Pain now, and we are attacking. But yeah, the very key thing. Let's go. Raging Phoenix is going to be a card that I'll probably use in Tempai as well. Good old Flygate Yubel. Lagia now. Double Evolution Pill. And there we go. Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, and we're flipping everything down, and we will be banishing all this. Sending it, sorry. How noble you to stay up so late to rescue as many diamond players as possible. You're a true hey. Appreciate that, Cloud. How are you? We are sort of grinding our way through the diamond ranks. I think we'll be there this season, to be honest. I've been diamond 2 as high as I've been this season. We're not looking too good to get that high. So I'm just going to go back and grab another drink too, and then we're going to sort of discuss like the strategy going forward with this account over the next couple of months and what my thought process in that is, and see what people think of that. I'll be right back. Right, yeah, we are back. Just bear with me for a moment. I was just talking to someone downstairs. Right, we'll go first and they sneak still. But yeah, over the next couple of months, obviously the dual pass is probably more than likely going to be this UR target list. Here with the 2 shifters, the Ruddy Rose Dragon, and obviously getting another Super Poly that's come around the right time for us. And whatever surplus we get in terms of URs and that, when we're opening up the pack for Tenpai, my thought would be just to get whatever Tenpai stuff we need. So hopefully we can get out of the pack in and out pretty quickly. We'll send Extinguish away, gives us Preventer as an option. And yeah, like when we get after we get Tenpai, it's this continuation of just trying to pick up the cards that we are gonna need still long term. We've got only a small list to go, and then I'll put up another wee list. I might even add to my list, back to it today. Hydrant, we'll grab the Turbulence. I think both Fire Kings and Tenpai are good investments. Yubel is also another deck that'll be good for a long time, but I'm sure Konami will hit in a few months. Voices is just too pricey that if you craft it, you can only focus on it. It may take 2 to 3 months of free-to-play gaming. Yeah, and just thinking about it too, Zenon, like with Tenpai, I've got a lot of the cards outside of Tenpai. Like, if we bring up a list, I'll actually bring up a list of Tenpai stuff, and you'll see that I have a lot of the stuff already. And I think it's just a logical decision. Like, Voices Voice, I'm pretty much going from scratch, almost. We'll go to the top decks of the format. Tenpai Dragon. We're just going to get the proper engine up. Right, just gonna bring this up. But no, yeah, completely agree. With Fire Kings, however, like they're probably due for hits as well. Like I can't see them sort of lasting without them getting hits. So I will be updating my list and everything here at some point. But yeah, this is the Tenpai stuff that I've basically been looking at. We're looking at slightly different variations. As you can see outside the deck, I've got the Imperms, I've got the Droplets. I will be getting another Super Poly. We'll probably have... we've got Prankatops. We'll be getting the Shifters outside of things. Got the Ash, got the Maxi. We've got basically Garura, I believe, at one copy. Moo Dragon we've got. We've got Black Rose, FA Dawn Dragster. We've got the Quantum Dragon, I believe, too. Baron de Fleur we've got. Heavenly Seals, Nightmare Phoenix, and SP Little Knight. I can get Sky Crisis if we have to, but not every deck plays it. Like, there's slightly different variations there again. And again, I've got most of those cards. I can sort of adapt my list depending on what we need to pick up as well. So just going through some of these, like, obviously Ruddy Rose is there. I'm just giving myself every possible option. We've got most of the Black Rose stuff there. But I'm just going with what I think logically is going to sort of suit me down to the ground, which will be that. But yeah, yeah, just looking at this Voiceless Voice stuff, like for me, it was just crazy how much of it is. Do you think Tenpai will drop with pre-hits, kind of like the way Cash did? Like I could see maybe Tenpai getting maybe the field spell limited to 1 or something. the only thing that I can see. They may bring it at full power. But yeah, just looking at this set here, it's just crazy to me. Like, I got lucky in the free pack, so I got a copy of each of those cards. But yeah, like, you need 3 of those. You need at least 3 of those too, I think. You need at least copies of that. So you're looking at around 12 UR from the get-go for the Voiceless Voice. I don't think that's going to get hit, hence why it's so expensive. Be 18 days to go for the next pack arrives. Yeah, but we've got a few other little projects on the go now. Like, I did pick up the Ninja Structure Deck in recent times. Yeah, and you look, it's just too expensive for a free-to-play player. For me, I'm going to be in a fortunate enough position and on eventually where I'll get beyond the point where we're at a stage with the free-to-play player where we have basically most cards in the game, and I can slowly invest into that sort of stuff. I just won't be able to play those sort of things straight away. Let's get to the next. We're on a 2-match win streak. Can we make it 3 and get ourselves up? Like, we deserve to go up. Decent enough hands. Certainly playable. To target the right sort of play here. Hopefully the Max C goes off. It does go off. Okay, that's resolved. Got a few draws. But yeah, I'm predicting Tempai October. And yeah, I'll just hold off to October. I've got no choice this time. Like, I've invested this month into other things, but we can't do that anymore. I'm getting to a point now where I'm pretty sick of playing Rescue Ace, to be honest. End phase. Okay, what do we got? Button turns of play here. Evenly matched is nice. Okay. Got 4K at least for the new pack. I will get rid of that pack, bro. I'm going to take the gamble with Evenly. Hit that card there. Oh, absolutely. Like, I've retired Sword Soul. To be honest, like, that's a deck we just simply don't need to play at the moment. They've sent Lava Golem away. Okay, we will ash this too. Can't ash that. Why can't I ash that? Okay, it's fine. No panic. They got the original Simple Spoil. We're in a good spot. Just even one new Vanguard Soul card would be pretty cool. Oh, we will go Turb. They will get 3 cards for some Max C. I am going to activate. Had to go emergency to try and get Pavena set up to flip down some stuff. Yo, you say Faro with the rate of 140. Yo, how was Pokemon Worlds for you too? We are doing great, my friend. Welcome in. Yusei Furo is an amazing Pokemon Go player too, guys. Definitely check out the channel and follow today. Absolutely love going in there. Pretty chill vibe. And yeah, if you love your Pokemon, it's a good place to go. But yeah, big W. We're just stalling away. We're grinding hard with our Rescue Ace trying to climb at the moment. Bonfire. Okay, we're going to have to let Bonfire go through. Kubera got cooked, but we enjoyed ourselves. Had discussions similar to the constant changes in Yu-Gi-Oh! Hey, it would have been a great experience getting the world. It could be a good insight where you need to get. The point that's going to negate. Okay, that's fine. I'm not worried about that. We have a big change coming up with our next season meta as well. Okay, did they sort of ban some things and whatnot? Maxi. Okay, you're going to get another drawer. It's fine. I'm not worried about that. Two Maxis in the game. It's going to get a crucial one draw though. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Does need some big changes, especially in the TCG. You say we're having a big discussion about it before. It's gone to the point now where it's not a healthy format whatsoever. They need to hit Snake Eye big time. There are certain things, both other things allow more consider a limit change to Yu-Gi-Oh! Where it's like 2012 meta versus 2016 meta. Oh, they're gonna go Feather Duster. Okay, that's the way it is. We will reinforce. We'll go Extinguish as well. We've got to really put the acid on. They're going to do something big, like Konami at YCS Sacramento said the last hurrah mainly for like Snake Eye and like Yubel and that, so it could be a big change to the game. Oh, it is. It certainly is, Shrub. Like they're not doing themselves any favors. UCT Suki WT Matt, you should help Dino. Should run Dino. We'll give Rescue back here. We're at Synchro XE meta versus Hand Trap Link Monster Abuse Chains. Yeah, it'd be good to have a change, you know, like they haven't had a ban list for 4 months, so they definitely do need to get something going. Snake by Ash, okay. Poplar is gonna summon itself. You love me a Blue Eyes brick deck though, with the additions it's starting to look less bricky. I secretly think they're trying to make Blue Eyes meta. That's the thought that I had. I do see Instant Magician's going to get similar treatment as well. Not like maybe potentially meta. I think they're going to get a Link 1 card, a heap of new support, and try to really bolster themselves up. So I've put that there, so they have to go into Relinquish Anima, which I've stupidly played Turbulence in that zone. Not going to work. Reinforce. That will annoy them. This is a good position to be in. We've got ourselves a chance here now. Remember going through the Union Monster editions they had bought in, but some cards work in that deck for just weird. Yeah, the Union Monsters were weird. Like, I didn't mind the ABC stuff, but they were not too bad. Oh, that's not ideal. Okay, we'll have to deal with that. These cards were called by. Okay, we're gonna go. Don't need two. We'll go Pavino. Get another Pavino on the field. Just send whoever away. Emergency. Yep. We've got the way of winning this duel too. Here. Yeah, we should get a ban list next week. Do you have any predictions for the ban list there, you say? They're going to surrender there too. Okay, it's our third win in a row. We shut them down pretty good. For Dino, yeah, just speaking of Dino there, we're just missing a few cards. Ritual Beast should be coming in a month or two. Contender for next month, Ritual Beast. Big spreadsheet of a build there that it is. Yeah, Dino, there's a lot of things that I need for them. Especially the Evolvesaur stuff. Like I've got the bulk of that, but yeah, like Lars I need, which I don't have. I think I've got maybe one of Lagia. I've got one copy of that. Dolka. Transaction rollback / Nightmare Arch FTK by the thing. Have a few hits I want, to be honest. Yeah, the main thing that will get hit next week's this. I sense they'll put a lot of things at one. They'll ban a few of these Snake Eye cards and just effectively render the deck not meta anymore, but it just would have too many vulnerabilities. Like I can see them just out and out banning something like Snake Eye Ash or Poplar or something, where even 2 bans and some limits, just to really kill off that deck completely. Right, let's see if we can make it 4 in a row and get ourselves up to Diamond Tier 2. We've been waiting for this for quite a while. Just need the opportunity to sort of flow quite nicely. See if we can get ourselves up. Won the coin flip. Whether or not we get a good hand to continue with. For those new to the stream as well, you're more than welcome to join the Discord. Follow here on Twitch as well. We are racing along quite nicely. We're nearly, probably going to be at around 6k followers by the end of the year. Things go right. The fact that Blue Eye Structure has a chance to even do decent in Worlds is crazy. You remember the time, it was a few years back now, when Blue Eyes actually won Worlds? Crazy times of the game. We'll send Fire Engine away. Amazing thing about Blue Eyes, got 14 copies of the Dragon itself, and I can't even dismantle one of them. Such an incredible feat. There we go, Hydrants. Too early. Too early. I don't know why they imperm that early. I was just going to build up and get Hydrant back. I think I was just like, as a tier 0 deck always beans up $800, $1,500. They've done something, I think, in the recent booster box announcement, you say, where there's multiple rarities of a certain card. I hope they continue that trend. It was in a video I was watching today. So, say for example, they're going to have a common printing, super rare, ultra rare printing, or a quarter century rare printing of some of the very expensive cards. I totally agree. Like, $800, $1,500 for a deck's too expensive. Like, people are not going to be able to afford that. Like, give everyone equal opportunity to build, you know. Like, a max deck should cost around $200 at most. Like, make it affordable for the players. Like, have your chase cards that are hard to get, like a quarter century rare of a certain card, but give it a common printing, give it a super rare or an ultra rare printing, so people can actually get the cards, be able to play these decks. If Caesar gets hit, I do know DDD players will riot. Fable getting hit is definitely out of their control, though. So you're predicting Fable, is it Laurie to get hit? Yeah, undecided decisions. Welcome into the stream. Hope you're having a good day today. I think they won't touch that card. I think they'll hit other cards. Beatrice will get hit. That's certainly probably going to get banned. That's an indirect hit to Fiendsmith. Yeah. Snake just has to go. Like, they just got to obliterate it. If they get that part right, I'd be happy, because it at least introduces some new things into the meta. Hand's not too good. Unplayable hand. Going second. If it's a combo deck, we're in a bit of trouble. This is going to be a bit of a problem, this deck, already. I can totally see them targeting Bow of the Goddess as well. I think Bow of the Goddess is a pretty toxic card these days. It's easy to summon now. That's probably it. You know, Snake Eyes is in a different realm when the OCG version doesn't even use Temple Work anymore because it's that consistent. Yeah, the one thing that I don't like about Snake Eye, it's got too many one-card combo starters. It was too well curated. Like, they may have to go in our game, like, ban Snake Eye Ash, ban Original Simple. They may have to just ban a couple of cards and just out and out just render the deck. The point where you have to rely on Oak, Birch, and Flamebridge Dragon. And maybe even limit Dear Bellstar to 1-2. And they surrender. Okay, fantastic. I didn't have a good hand, and we went second. $1,000 deck should be filled with Ghost Rares, Quarter Centuries, and other high rec. Not the standard card list. Exactly. Absolutely, Zenon. Like the one thing that OCG does brilliantly is they have multiple printing of a card. That's what I was talking about before. Like that Dragon Master card, that's like $700 sort of dollars. Is like $3 in Japan because of its printing. Yeah, Promethean Princess could become a potential thing. They hit. I don't think they'll hit it on this list, but it's one of those sort of things. Like your generic, we'll go to the staple list here. Like cards that I can see them hitting in the future. Where is my big staple list? Did I delete it? I must have deleted it. Oh, there it is. So I can see them hitting this card here. I can see them in within the next couple ban lists starting to look at IP Masquerade as a card that they ban too. I can totally see them doing that. Like some of the generic cards, like obviously they've made an example with Borreload and Bron on the last list getting hit. It's now broken. Another Link 3 printer style would be in the future for the other attributes. Wouldn't surprise me if they release something for another attribute like that. You know, let's see if we can get it up to another one up here. So I've got that here. Here, the Water Prince is about to warp the game. I like Kit, Electrum, Arise to make a return, to be honest. They can certainly release like a lot of things off the ban list. But that's another thing they could potentially do. I'm hoping they get a bit worried about... Let's see, if you stand up Centurion, Ramira. Am I going to get anything from Centurion this turn? I don't know if I will. Might get one card into play. Rodea. Oh, Ash is a nice sweet gain. Cool, that Maxi could come up pretty clutch here to try and disintegrate. We'll break up their board, so The original Sinful Spoils. Hopefully that leaves them a bit vulnerable. I hope they never do a year of Broken Wind decks because of Harvey's Feather Storm. Yeah, I hope so too, Zanon. Just, yeah, Harvey's Feather Storm is just such a nasty card. Just with its ability to negate effects, I believe. So they've sent away, they've activated their... I will go Impulse. Yo, Mr. Meat Gaming with the raid as well of 19. Good to see you, Mr. Meat. How was your stream today? Most fun I've enjoyed lately has been Labyrinth of Diabell and the Azamina cards. That's the good fusion deck, ain't it, you say? Like, how would they go with a good ban list? Like, with everything getting caned out except for that. Would they start to be the meta? Yeah, Skull Rose Blue, long time no see. It was good. Yeah, hopefully you're getting back in the swing of things for Master Duel there. We are going to swap Swing Poplar back. Yeah, I'm pretty good. We're just trying to grind our way up in rank. We are battling a wee bit of mid-league this season, so they are going to bring Chimera to the equation. Going to bring that as well. Yeah, kind of depends, actually. It definitely has potential chances to rise higher in ranking for sure. Another deck that I can see doing pretty well, I think it's getting more support, is Whitewoods. I think that is certainly something to keep an eye out for. Set Wanted onto the field. I've got here Centurion all the same. But yeah, thanks for Mr. Meat Gaming stream. My name's Matera and I stream Yu-Gi-Oh! Every day. Love talking about the game, many aspects. We're talking about the current situation in Yu-Gi-Oh! And what things need to be banned. Whitewoods feels very strong for sure. Yeah, I think just with a little bit more support, that's where they'll become quite prominent. We're going to activate. I think they're going to go Supernova Dragon here. Blazar Dragon, okay, that's gonna be a bit of a problem. Gonna go for Veno. Already had the idea that expensive cards in current format had to be kept in order for the secondary market with bias to be happy, but commons reprinted and accessible cards to everyone have to go. Yeah, Crossout's been reprinted, Prosperity has been reprinted. Now that they are cheap for everyone, they have to go for going for expensive cards. Yeah, it's just so off-putting for players. Like they've just made some crazy decisions. They've kind of backed themselves into a corner with how they've done that too. Blazar Dragon's going to negate. They're going to have to negate. I am going to try and flip down Blazar. Rosworm's going to hit that part of the field there. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that is just a crazy card, Phantom of Yubel. I can see that being limited to one for our Yubel. I don't think they'll out and out ban it. Your top pick would be Snake Eye Oak as a ban. That may not be a bad one. Go for it. I'm going to activate the effect here as well of Impulse. I just got to set this game up. It's got to be prepared to take them on at their own game, so I'm going to go here. So now I've still got my normal summon. Have you tried Malice yet? The engine's very cool, especially if you're very good against Valor and Imperum, that lacks any actual good end board so far. Even with the Nuclei, it seems okay. I pray that they don't make it good with being a shifter deck, of course. I have seen the cards. I have seen the cards for them. I haven't played it yet. I can see people's arguments with banning Moon with Close Sky because of Broken Link, but it makes no sense to me. It's kind of the same logic as Link Karibo getting banned as well. And that just got released too. Like, at the end of the day, I don't think they're going to hit anything that has just been released in-game. For an extra mon. Strike this turn. I've got to make the turn worthwhile here. I can see Shifter being banned. I can totally see it being banned, Trust Bro. That's actually not a bad one to hit. Circle it back to 3 next list, or is that a stretch? I don't think that would be a popular decision. I would like to see it back at 3. I do love my math Mac. We'll go. Just carefully constructing the turn here. This is what we're trying to do. Runic Fountain be banished to the Shadow Realm. I think Moon of the Close Sky is close to being like the original Sinful Spores in Karibo. Here, we're going to go into... They would be good hits, you say. IP, Beatrice, and Apollo. I think they'll ban Beatrice, definitely. I think Bow of the Gods will get hit. I think Masquerade will survive this list, but it'll be on their forefront in their minds of what they do need to sort of go and hit. I will probably... just go Amblo here. Amblo. But yeah, like these generic cards, like they've had their time. They've had their time in this game now. So, like at the end of the day, it would be great to see them start hitting some things. I will go here. We'll Blazer down. That take the field. What type of chaos do we really want is the only answer we'll get. Either you want a stale chaos or a wild chaos. Reinforce will just disrupt that here. We'll go rescue. Right, just wearing the opponent down here. We've got to use Contain and Extinguish really well. I've got Cosmic Blazer off the field too. I had to do that. I've got Promethean in the graveyard as well. We've got some good plays here. The Drawers room's going to be fine. Amazing the amount of players singing Resurrecting Older Tier Zeros would fix the problem. That's not going to fix the problem. If you bring Older Tier Zero decks back, that's just going to take the spots of the top decks and people will be complaining about them again. But it's one of those sort of things. Battle phase. You're gonna try and crash. I'll go contain. So you can't do your plan. Yeah, revenue's the first and foremost of their mind. Like, if you ban, they're gonna go Typhon. Here they will return one of our cards. Promethean. That was a very well played duel from me. Had to really just zone in there and get ourselves another victory. We're on a wee bit of a roll now. It's good. Just getting that momentum that we need on a 6-match streak. One thing I'd like to see them do going forward, though, is like these problematic cards. They should not be in the game for more than 3 months. Like cards that drag on, but beyond that, people get sick of that sort of stuff. People leave the game, play other things. You want Yu-Gi-Oh! After 3 months, sort of thinking, oh, yep, instead of hitting around the problem card, hit the actual problem card itself, and yeah, just keeping the format relatively healthy going forward. They are notoriously bad for hitting, say for example, in the case of Santify Dragon, for example. Instead of hitting Santify Dragon, they hit Commit Puppet and Nightmare Nighter. Just hit the problem card. Hand's okay here. Not mind-bogglingly strong, but it will have to do. And it makes seeming okay. It's fine. It is, and Savage and Brondus going all decks pretty much. Like, you need the Outstripe itself to have a really good boss monster or something that is encouraged to be played. I'm going to give them another card here. There'll be Turb. Pile up the traps in this one. We'll go rescue just in case. Right, see if we can dig deep and get ourselves the 7th one in a row. I'm on the back foot in this still. That makes sense. Just sort of changed how I go about my turn. Yeah, I reckon Fanover you bow to 1. It just means that they can't splash that out. They've got to be very wise of how they go about using that card. Okay, I'm not worried about that. Not worried about the turb. Speaking of Yubel, here it is here. We're going to go Maxi. Hopefully we've got that resolving. If that doesn't resolve, we're in a bit of trouble. Yeah, we're in trouble in this still. Big trouble. I look at the current list and hopeful bans and changes are giving me Burning Abyss format vibes. Gonna go Impulse. That's why I got Impulse into the hand for, so we can go Preveno. Since they are going for Phantom of Yubel. Yeah, let's hope they do something anyway to just give the game a bit of a shake-up that it really, really needs anyway. It absolutely needs a good shake-up. Don't want you getting your Unchained engine going, so we will go Contain. I think Yama was a good hit there because it was going to extend into a bit of a play. Chronicle. Since this is going to be Nightmare Pain. Okay. So consider putting Protoss and Colossus back on the ban list. But to be honest, it was cool having a Ritual Beast deck right until the Floodgates kind of prevents themselves, just like Thunder Dragon, new boss monster that doesn't flag in, then it would be justified hit limit will ban. Protoss could be a contender to get banned, you know, could well be. Face up on the field. Okay, just gotta be patient here. We're just gotta pick our moment. Brave Squirmer. Limit the damage here. Yubel are always going to be sort of favoured to win this still, but we're just going to keep working hard. Destroy that. It's going to get Terra Incarnate. Did hear discussions of people considering a Siege tier, but I don't know, kind of a greater evil. That and again, we were discussing it before, like, that deck's had its time, you know, like they've done the necessary hits for that deck. It's had its era. I think they're just going to introduce some good enough stuff that can sort of replace what we're going to see in the next wee bit. So the Unchained Solar Rage. Okay. No reinforce here. It's a big risk. Frenzy Vow can't be destroyed by card effects. I think that was a good idea, sending that away. Yeah, just should have probably aimed to save that that play there. That was not a good play at all. I reckon Ritual Beast will present themselves in this game next month. Their new support, I really do. It's got 4 on it now. Yeah, wasn't a good move for me. Either way, they've set up in a pretty good position to sort of press on for this. So this should be 2 attacks of 4,500. The reinforced play wasn't a good idea either. I was trying to protect myself from Unchained Solar Rage, but ultimately they've got Phantom of Yubao out. That's 3 attacks. That is certainly going to be game. Pretty good streak there too. As you can see, we do have our moments with rescuers. Certainly do. So potential for Calamity following RTA. Centurion becomes a generally sick mid-range deck when played pure. Imagine if Calamity was still in the game. They made a pretty good call getting rid of that too at the end of the day. That was a dangerous card in the format. I'm seeing who is online at the moment as well, because we're about to send up a raid too, by the way. Who's online that will get the raid today? I am going to raid my good friend today. Going to raid Frankie. Frankie's going to get the raid today. Frankie's a good friend of the channel. So thank you to everyone that come in for the late stream. We will be on a bit earlier tomorrow. Obviously, we've got the big tournament tomorrow. Thank you to everyone that discussed a wee bit of the ban list with us, potentially. But yeah, you have a good one too, you say. Thank you so much for the raid too. Really appreciate it, Mr. Meat, if you're still here. Yeah, it's always great to catch up. And hopefully I can catch your stream in the next couple of days as well, you know. We will send the raid off to Frankie. Hopefully everyone goes and follows Frankie if you haven't already.